Okay, so I just cut this card out on my Siser Juliet, and I was going to try to use transfer tape. There's a lot of different ways you can move multiple pieces from your cutting mat to your card. In this case, you can see I have quite a few different pieces to glue to the front of my card base. But I have a really cool trick that I picked up somewhere. I have no idea where, but I wanted to share it. So I have my card base, and I'll have a link in the description below on how you can create this for both the Siser Juliet or Siser Leonardo Design Studio software and the Silhouette software. But this will work for both, no matter whatever cutting machine you're using. You're going to take your negative space that you cut out, and you're going to layer it on top of your card wherever you want that design to be placed. And then you're going to take some washi tape or some low tack tape. And yes, this is wine washi tape. I am just going to take a piece and make sure that nothing has moved. I have a cat hair in there that I want to get out. I'm going to just carefully tape both my card base and my cutout. Those cutouts can come in handy. I'm going to tape that down to my workspace so nothing moves. Now, I usually use a mat to protect my workspace for when I'm doing cards or glue or anything like that. But in this case, you definitely don't want any part of your design to move. So now what I'm going to do, I know some people think gluing all the little bits and pieces of cardstock is tedious, but it's how we've always done it. This, however, helps you to get an exact placement. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed this video up, and you can see how I'm going to glue down each of these pieces in the spot, and it really does not take that much time at all. I'm going to use my stencil here to get the exact placement. And there you have your layout. So if I simply remove this, you want to be careful. You want to make sure that your glue has had time to dry, and then carefully remove your washi tape. You could save that for another project if you wanted. And then I'm just going to try to work this up. And as long as you didn't have glue squish out and glue your cardstock stencil down, you should be good. And that was in real time that I showed you the removal of that stencil. So there you have your placement. But there's other options that you can do. You could also do this in adhesive vinyl as well if you did not want to glue all those cardstock pieces down. You could also use different adhesives. I used a Tombow Mono liquid glue, but you could also use something like a Xyron sticker maker and run it through there so they're all sticky on the back, and you wouldn't have to add the glue into the individual places.